This video is about formula references in Excel. Every time we type a formula in Excel, there are different types of references to the cells we refer in the formula that can be used. There is a static reference and there is a dynamic reference possible. We have a simple case here where we have customers, discount rate applicable to each of these customers. There are two products. The price of each of these products varies for each of the customers. So we want to calculate the discount amount for product one and discount amount for product two, where we're going to take a calculation based on price one and discount and price two and discount. So now this is a very small data set. If this data set is large, you don't want to spend a lot of time uh, typing out formulas. So we want a single formula which we can apply through all the cells. So let's see how the references work with it. Normally what we would do is we would go say equal to B2 into C2 and drag this down, then copy this and paste it across. Now we can see that the reference has changed here. So if I click here, you see C2 into D2. What we want is P2 into D2. So to do that, let us remove all of this. Let's go here. We want B2 to, we want the column reference to the column B to say static. So we can get this by clicking here and pressing F4. When you press F4, there is a dollar sign that appears. So you can cycle through. So now we have a dollar sign in front of B. This means B is going to the column B is going to be fixed. The row 2 is going to vary depending upon where we copy the formula. And C2, the reference to C2 is going to vary depending upon how we copy it. So you can cycle through the options by pressing F4. You can see B2, $B, $B, $2, B, $2, $B2. Now what we want is $B2. I'm going to press enter. We're going to drag it down. Nothing has changed here. We're going to drag it across. Wow. So that's the correct formula. Now there's a quicker way to apply this. So I'll delete everything. I've selected everything. I'm going to say equal to B2 F4 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 into C2. And now before I press enter, I'm going to hold the control key and press enter. And the formula is copied automatically. Now, just to give you a quick reference of how this works, we have here how the fixed reference works. Anytime we have a dollar sign in front of a cell or a column or a row ID pointing to a cell, then it's called a fixed reference. Here $A would mean the column would always be A. $5 would mean the column, the row would always be 5. So you can see the variations here. So what we have done here is we have referred this to, we have a very simple formula equal to A5. So 2, what happens, how this reacts. So when the formula uses A5 in this cell and when we copy it across, it scales up because it's a dynamic reference. When it's, it's a dynamic reference. Here it's a fixed reference. So you can see there is only 2 getting copied because it's picking the value from 2. Here the row ID is fixed, so it's always 2 here and always 5 here. Only the first row is getting copied. Here the column ID is fixed, the row ID is dynamic, so you can see 2 3 4 2 3 4. The column is the same, the rows are varying. Thank you.